What is up, guys? Today I am taking on a machine. I am taking on AI. It is going to be Ankit versus AI. I'm going to try to beat the system. We're going to go with a series of prompts, and pretty much I'm going to see how long it takes me to design those versus me prompting AI to design it themselves. Without further ado, let's give it a go. All right, so the first prompt here is they wanted me to create a square image with products and a headline and a gradient in the back. So first, we're going to go into my, of course, when I'm on the clock, everything is harder. We're going to go into my assets folder. I already have this gradient saved, so I'm going to cheat a little bit. Boom. All right, gradient's in there. Let's just put the text on here first. The world's best collagen. Select all. We go ITC avant-garde. This is from, I'm trying to stay on brand, guys. I believe AI has about 5 minutes to do this. I've already been doing this for a little bit. Burn, baby, burn. All right, I'm going to head back into my assets folder and I'm going to get some images. Bang, right here. Bang, copy it. Real easy, real fast. I know I took way too long doing this. It's called being flustered. I also had no idea what I was gonna do when I got in here, so I just kind of made something up. But yeah, here we go. Here's some images. World's best collagen. All right, how'd it do?
2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Pretty good. I can make this a lot better. Now this took 2 seconds. This is literally just me taking a bunch of stuff and dragging it in because I already have it. Obviously, if I was going to design this label from scratch, it would take hours and hours and hours. All right, let's try to do this with just AI and nothing else. Hold on, I had to stop the recording. Now I don't know why you're not showing up here for me. All right, so now we are going to prompt the AI. I have got ChatGPT up here, and let's see how fast it can make the simple design that I just made. Okay, so I'm not a prompt master or anything, but I would probably start by uploading some reference images of what I need them to recreate. We will go with just these two for now. Create a square image with a header that says world's best collagen in obvious branding. There's a way to actually get really consistent brand identity that I've done in a previous video. I'm not going to do that here because we are rushing the clock. Create a square ad with header that says world's best collagen in obvious brand identity. I have my reference images. Take the bottle I have uploaded and put 3 bottles of the collagen underneath the header. What a terrible prompt. Really scared to see what comes out of this. I feel like it's gonna be better than whatever I threw together. Here it comes. Oh, I forgot to tell it to do the gradient in the back. It's all right. First of all, let me bring mine up right next to it. Theoretically, exact same image. Obviously, and I think the AI is getting a lot better because it wasn't creating images like this for me last week. So it's getting really, really close to the bottle, and I didn't even have to upload the label. I actually only uploaded 2 reference images of bottles, and last week it was not giving me much of this. Obviously you can see the text is still manipulated. Everything is not there. Everything's not perfect. The logo's a little off. The colors are a little bit off, but it's there. And I think, you know, the drastic improvement from this to, you know, a few weeks ago, it's actually mind-blowing. So honestly, I beat AI this time, but I think it's going to catch up to me really, really quick. All right, so I think this one is going to be a little bit more of image manipulation. The prompt is going to be pretty much an ad where our fat burner bottle is sitting inside a loose pair of pants. I'm going to try to do this from scratch. I have it already done, but I'm going to make it so it's not already done. So here we go. We've got this fresh pair of pants here. Objective here is to put the burn bottle inside the pants so it looks like it's, you know, people lost weight using the burn bottle. So here we go, burn elite bottle. We brought it in. I place it on top of the pants here. What I like to do is decrease the opacity here just so I see exactly what I am doing and working on. Push it right underneath that pant seam. Let's see how this will look. You know, some people like to come in with the pen tool because that's just how they live life. But I just like to come in here, and this is therapy for me. Coming in here, little mask, a little brush tool. Wow. You just mess around. We're all taught to use the pen tool to be more precise. And yeah, I could be a lot more precise here, but I'm not doing editorial work. I'm working with just pixels. Now that I've masked everything, I am going to raise the opacity back to 100. Bang, that looks great. How's that look, folks? Looks good. All right, well, let's try to get AI to do the exact same thing as this. Let's first start by uploading our reference images of the burn bottle. Generate an image of the Burn Elite bottle that I uploaded inside a loose pair of pants to show that someone has lost weight using the product. I don't think that's a very good prompt either. Ooh, I said pair of pants. I should have said pair of jeans. Let's see what it does though. All right, here it comes. Oh no, this got really messed up. The bottle looks good. I don't know what's going on with the, oh no. Okay, I should have said just a pair of pants because it's looking like there's somebody inside these pants with the burn. Oh God. Okay, so obviously I didn't prompt it properly, so I don't know who won this. I think I lost in the sense that I didn't prompt AI well enough. Again, I think it's going to come down to me prompting it a lot better, which I will get better at. And I think AI is going to get better at understanding what I need from it. All right, now we are onto our last prompt, and this is a speed round, and I think this is going to be super tough. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but pretty much I am going to have to recreate one of our Avi labels, and let's see how well AI can recreate the label if I upload it. So yeah, let's go. Let's start with a pre-workout label. We got to do a pink background. I don't have any of my colors here, so we're going to guess a lot. Oh no. Why is this not working? Nothing's working. All right, this should be a bigger font and bold. Okay, so we usually have a little stroke here on the back. Purple, purple, purple. This needs to be more purple. All right, there we go. Let's bring the stroke down to about 15. Nah, that's too much. Let's bring it to 10. Perfect. All right, what I like to do here, we are going to create a drop shadow, but I like to create manual drop shadows. So what I like to do is clone the text in the background, change the color up to the stroke color, and then bring it back down. Fat burning at type 1, collagen. We got to do the subheader now. Enriched pre-workout. Letting. Fix it up. I got 50 seconds. All right, pretty good. We're rolling here. All right, let's just bring in the logo and call it a day because we don't have time. Oh no, bought the wrong logo in. How much time I got, Allie? Yeah, probably no time for any of the other pieces of this, but this is what we ended at. I did not get to put the flavors and the whole swirl and the strawberry lemonade, but we did secure our type lockup, so that is a win for me. Let's see how fast AI can do this, or if AI can do this at all. Generate this label in a strawberry lemonade flavor. So what I did is I uploaded a different flavor to try and get it to regenerate to strawberry lemonade. Now, labels have a ton of text on it. It's obviously not going to be able to pick up all that text. I just want to see if it gets some semblance of that principal display panel. And no, I don't think that we're ever going to reach a day where labels can just be made out of the blue, I think. You know, I mean, you know, AI can do a lot, but I think it's different when you get into print, especially when converting those colors and stuff. But hey, it's proven me wrong before. It's getting started now. It's already moving so much faster than me. It has the whole nutrition facts label already on there, and the flavor. Not bad. First of all, it's got, again, the general gist of the label, but what I'm really impressed by is it's able to pick up a lot of these little words and these little bits of text, which again, I don't think it was able to do this just a week ago or a couple weeks ago. It's just getting way better. Obviously, everything is manipulated, looks kind of like shit, but it's there, and I think it's starting to think for itself. And I think the more you talk to your AI, the more it's going to understand you and what you need. My first episode of Unkit versus AI, I'd like to think I won this one, but it might not be the case in a couple weeks.